tried this for the first time, it was just mind-blowing how balanced this mode was. Everyone is contributing in different ways, and someone might have your same build, but overall, it just feels right. And I gotta say, I love customization, and this game totally does that for me. So when I was able to paint my nails, get my girl's gear right, and jump into the W online, I felt like this was totally me.
What advice would you give fans about jumping into the W and helping get the community goals set so you can earn more rewards in the mode?
I would say to just jump into it. I didn't overthink. I just went into it and I started having fun, and I'm just contributing to those goals. And now I gotta say it's my favorite mode this year.
One of my new favorite features is, of course, the press conferences. I like to get a little arrogant in my press conferences. How are you answering some of those questions? Were you going for the fans or perhaps some team chemistry?
I'm similar to you. I like to get a little arrogant. I like to give a little spice.
Winning a championship, that's the pinnacle. You know, I won't make any guarantees or anything, but our odds are looking pretty good.
But you know, I have been keeping it very humble because it's my first year. I'm just testing the waters until I can, you know, express myself a little bit more.
This WNBA season was absolutely electric. So what's it like building your My Player and playing with some of these WNBA players that are setting historical records left and right?
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite part. It's so fantastic. I jumped into it playing next to Diana Taurasi, and I couldn't have had a better situation. It's going pretty well so far. I gotta say that's my favorite aspect to, you know, playing and seeing my character just live out her career.
Absolutely, well said. All right, let's talk about your My Player. What did you make for your W experience this year?
So I'm currently playing as a power forward, a two-way stretch four, and that's kind of my go-to because I like playing the power forward position. If I had to say my game is similar to two players, I always tell people like Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. That's kind of my style, and that's what I'm bringing to the W this year.
All right, so now Danny is going to join you in a game for the W Online, but he actually has not made his My Player yet. So what should we roll with here?
I'd say I definitely need you handling the ball because as a big, I need a good guard that can just execute good plays.
Okay, that sounds great. What do you think about this playmaking shot creator? It looks like it's got an 89 ball handle, 94 pass accuracy, 82 speed with the ball. You think is that sort of what you're envisioning?
Absolutely. I think that's going to give us the overall game that we need you to have in order to make this thing work.
Okay.
And as a playmaking shot creator for one of my builds, I think that's a great choice.
This is a pretty good looking kind of do-it-all package.
Yeah, I like it. I think you have a little bit of a mid-range. You can pass, you can handle the ball, and really, you know, feed Miss T, and I think we're going to get a win today.
I'm excited. Let's get it going.
I feel it. Let's go.
All right, so we got our power forward with Miss T. We got our point guard with Danny. Team 2K TV versus the world is coming right up. Stay tuned. If you are just joining the NBA 2K family with NBA 2K25 or new to playing online, we've got a new way to play online in the city on the brand new casual courts.
Hovering above a unique court in the Rise and Elite affiliations, you'll see a rotating icon. You can hop on here to join other players in 3v3 action.
These beginner-friendly courts feature easier difficulty and are restricted to the lowest performance meter status, casual.
There won't be any win streaks or squads here. You'll play one game at a time, rotating through, so a lot of different people can play.
Get to know the game here. Learn how to create on-court chemistry and play your role to help win games. It's all the fun of playing in the city with a lot less pressure and the ability to gain experience easily.
This is an excellent way to pick up speed and confidence for other online modes. Whether you're Rise or Elite, become a better ball player today on the casual courts. Good luck. All right, we're back for some W online action. We're joined by community member Miss T, who just helped Danny set up his W My Player, and now we're gonna jump right into a game. How are we feeling, Danny?
Feeling good. I think this point guard idea with Miss T's inspiration is going to be just what we need to have some good chemistry on the floor, be good at different skills, and hopefully pick up a win. Maybe start the season off 2-0 for us on 2K TV.
All right, Miss T, how are we feeling about this W online game right now?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. I think we're going to get this W, and I think me and Danny are going to be a dynamic duo.
Okay. Three-level score and a two-way slashing 5. That matches up with us, I think.
Yeah, I think we got this. I feel pretty confident. At least I try to go into it thinking that way.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't regret it.
Definitely. All right, here we go. Nice. Here we go. Ooh.
Right there. That's us.
Nice extra pass.
So close. So close. Oh my gosh, that size difference. It does matter a lot in this mode. And, you know, I honestly like the challenge.
I do too. I think some of the builds really match up well with each other, and there's definitely mismatches that you can find.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, we gotta apply the pressure early. See that pick?
Ooh, nice midi.
They got that one.
Hey, nice patience in there.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of my game right there.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
What better way to celebrate the WNBA Finals and keep the season going than to get into the W and NBA 2K25?
Yes, it is loaded with new features. I personally love the community goals and that all-new beautiful court. And as for Team 2K TV, well, we've been out there competing. Check it out. All right, today we're going to be taking a look at the W, and who better to talk about it than a content creator who's been playing the W since 2K25 dropped. Welcome back to 2K TV, Miss T.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you guys so much for having me.
All right, so let's start with this. How are you enjoying 2K25 as a whole this year?
I've been dabbling in every single mode this year, and I'm really enjoying it more than ever.
And I was on your YouTube channel, and you were posting videos about the W. So explain to the fans what's so awesome about this mode this year.
This mode is a reflection of true fundamentals of the game. I mentioned this also in Community Day when I tried this for the first time. It was just mind-blowing how balanced this mode was. Everyone is contributing in different ways, and someone might have your same build, but overall, it just feels right. And I gotta say, I love customization, and this game totally does that for me. So when I was able to paint my nails, get my girl's gear right, and jump into the W online, I felt like this was totally me.
What advice would you give fans about jumping into the W and helping get the community goals set so you can earn more rewards in the mode?
I would say to just jump into it. I didn't overthink. I just went into it and I started having fun, and I'm just contributing to those goals. And now I gotta say it's my favorite mode this year.
One of my new favorite features is, of course, the press conferences. I like to get a little arrogant in my press conferences. How are you answering some of those questions? Were you going for the fans or perhaps some team chemistry?
I'm similar to you. I like to get a little arrogant. I like to give a little spice.
Winning a championship, that's the pinnacle. You know, I won't make any guarantees or anything, but our odds are looking pretty good.
But, you know, I have been keeping it very humble because it's my first year. I'm just testing the waters until I can, you know, express myself a little bit more.
This WNBA season was absolutely electric. So what's it like building your My Player and playing with some of these WNBA players that are setting historical records left and right?
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite part. It's so fantastic. I jumped into it playing next to Diana Taurasi, and I couldn't have had a better situation. It's going pretty well so far. I gotta say that's my favorite aspect to, you know, playing and seeing my character just live out her career.
Absolutely, well said. All right, let's talk about your My Player. What did you make for your W experience this year?
So I'm currently playing as a power forward, a two-way stretch four, and that's kind of my go-to because I like playing the power forward position. If I had to say my game is similar to two players, I always tell people like Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. That's kind of my style, and that's what I'm bringing to the W this year.
All right, so now Danny is going to join you in a game for the W Online, but he actually has not made his My Player yet. So what should we roll with here?
I would say I definitely need you handling the ball because as a big, I need a good guard that can just execute good plays.
Okay, that sounds great. What do you think about this playmaking shot creator? It looks like it's got an 89 ball handle, 94 pass accuracy, 82 speed with the ball. You think is that sort of what you're envisioning?
Absolutely. I think that's going to give us the overall game that we need you to have in order to make this thing work.
Okay.
And as a playmaking shot creator for one of my builds, I think that's a great choice.
This is a pretty good looking kind of do-it-all package.
Yeah, I like it. I think you have a little bit of a mid-range. You can pass, you can handle the ball, and really, feed Miss T, and I think we're going to get a win today.
I'm excited. Let's get it going.
I feel it. Let's go.
All right, so we got our power forward with Miss T. We got our point guard with Danny. Team 2K TV versus the world is coming right up. Stay tuned. If you are just joining the NBA 2K family with NBA 2K25 or new to playing online, we've got a new way to play online.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. White is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for New York, Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now, here's Bridges. Anunoby outside. No good on the 3. Here's Chicago. Giddey kicks to Vucevic. White looking around. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And it's Brunson missing. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. About a minute played so far here in the first. Pass to Williams. Here's Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. Bridges with some nice defense. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Anunoby against Levine. Anunoby, no good. On the wing, Giddey. The Knicks pull it in.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Here's Hart. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by Vucevic. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Levine, that's good.
What helps Levine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Outside, Towns. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Levine. Outside, White. A 3-ball. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Achua is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at the center position. They're the group New York will start the second with. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And so here is New York. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Ball against Brunson. Shoots over ball. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 8 points.
And that in-between J, Brunson capable.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. He's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. And a change for the Bulls. Vucevic checked in for Williams. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Smith. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Hart with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
A different look for New York. Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Anubis subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The Bulls also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Ball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. New York, no good that time either. Chicago trailing here. Here's Levine. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Count it, good.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Anunoby against Levine. Vucevic a screen on Anunoby. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. New York ahead, up by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
You guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with White, and it's Levine in at the 3 slot. Bulls trail by 3. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
A miss that time would have put him up.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to White. 1:29 left in the third. Buries the long-range jumper. White's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now, here's Hart. No scoring in this one. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Over in the corner, White. Vucevic's screen on Brunson. White, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's a 4-point Bulls lead. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hart kicks to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. On deep, Brunson score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
Giddey against Bridges. Shoots from the block. And Giddey gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And it's Brunson missing. And Levine launches it from deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bulls lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Jalen Brunson. OG Anubis is out there with Hart. Then there's Towns, and it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
Levine, a screen on Bridges. Here's Giddey. And the shot goes in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Brunson. Towns, a screen on White. A kick out to Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Levine. It's rebounded by New York. Up top, Ananobi. Kitty defending to take the lead. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Brunson the pass to Ananobi. For the three. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Ananobi.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
Here's Levine. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't hit.
Floats one up. And it's sent back by White. Levine against Ananobi. Sweet move.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Bridges kicks to Ananobi. Pass to Hart. Launches a three. He can't get that one to fall. White against Brunson. Here's Levine. Again, Levine missing.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Anunoby. To the inside. Money!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
13. At the line, 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. And it's the Bulls with the ball.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Now this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here's Brunson outside. Misses the 3. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. White is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Bean passes to White. Outside Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's White missing. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Brunson.
If you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Giddey against Ananobi. Outside Levine. The kick out to Williams. Back to Levine. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Brunson scanning the floor. It counts. Here's Levine. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Defense, New York. 3-point lead. Lets a floater go. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just one.
And that great athleticism and body control. Reasons why Levine is just so dangerous inside.
Now, here's Hart. Bridges sets the screen for Hart. And it's White with the rebound.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Pass to Giddey. Ananobi against Levine to take the lead. Misses the string. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul. Second team foul. Josh at the line, 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Levine with it. Outside, White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. No good from three-point territory. So a close game sees New York take this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Online in the city on the brand new casual courts.
Hovering above a unique court in the Rise and Elite affiliations, you'll see a rotating icon. You can hop on here to join other players in 3v3 action.
These beginner-friendly courts feature easier difficulty and are restricted to the lowest performance meter status, casual.
There won't be any win streaks or squads here. You'll play one game at a time, rotating through, so a lot of different people can play.
Get to know the game here. Learn how to create on-court chemistry and play your role to help win games. It's all the fun of playing in the city with a lot less pressure and the ability to gain experience easily.
This is an excellent way to pick up speed and confidence for other online modes. Whether you're Rise or Elite, become a better ball player today on the casual courts. Good luck. All right, we're back for some W online action. We're joined by community member Miss T, who just helped Danny set up his W My Player, and now we're gonna jump right into a game. How are we feeling, Danny?
Feeling good. I think this point guard idea with Miss T's inspiration is going to be just what we need to have some good chemistry on the floor, be good at different skills, and hopefully pick up a win. Maybe start the season off 2-0 for us on 2K TV.
All right, Miss T, how are we feeling about this W online game right now?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. I think we're going to get this W, and I think me and Danny are going to be a dynamic duo.
Okay. Three-level score and a two-way slashing 5. That matches up with us, I think.
Yeah, I think we got this. I feel pretty confident. At least I try to go into it thinking that way.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't regret it.
Definitely. All right, here we go. Nice. Here we go. Ooh,
right there. That's us.
Nice extra pass.
So close. So close. Oh my gosh, that size difference. It does matter a lot in this mode. And, you know, I honestly like the challenge.
I do too. I think some of the builds really match up well with each other, and there's definitely mismatches that you can find.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, we gotta apply the pressure early. See that pick?
Ooh, nice midi.
They got that one.
Hey, nice patience in there.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of my game right there. I like to go down low, and I know they get excited, so.
Right? Everybody wants to be a shot blocker, Miss T. Everybody.
Everyone wants to be a shot blocker. Oh, man, nice.
Great pass. Great.
Yeah, try staying with her. I'm trying my best to keep up. She's a good player, has that size advantage over me, but you know, I'm gonna get it together. You know, just the first one to warm up.
They're challenging me.
Oh, good
little reverse.
You got it. You got it. Let's go.
Never seen him green so much in my life.
It must be this natural setting. I just feel at home with all these trees around.
Greening on green. Oh yeah.
Solid.
Then dive right now, yeah.
Throw a little lob pass up. Great, you got that.
Oh, she's out of position.
Oh yeah, I think she stumbled a bit.
Yeah, I'd say
you had her on a separate walking path.
She was going on a nature retreat altogether off course.
Oh yeah, good defense.
Ooh. Nice layup.
Great rebound.
Okay.
Oh, that's you right there. Let's go.
Very nice.
20-12.
I like the way you play calm. I just really like the no extra pressure, no extra energy, just looking for the right way to play basketball. That's good stuff.
Totally. You know, I like to just be patient and let the game come to me. You know, as I mentioned, if I had to compare my game, it's like a Tim Duncan. It's just letting the fundamentals of the game kind of do its thing.
I don't stop talking.
Go ahead. Come on.
Yeah, let's go. Nice.
Well played.
First game, Danny, and that's a victory. Miss T, congrats on being on 2K TV and getting another win for us. How do you feel about that performance?
I feel good. I think, you know, me and Danny are a great team. We might have to run a couple more games soon in the future.
That would be great.
Absolutely. What advice would you give to people that are looking to jump into the W online?
Just do it. Have fun with it. You got to give it a try. Do just like I did. You know, I decided to give.
Up next, the Trailblazers taking on the Timberwolves. For Portland, the goal is to improve each time they take the floor, emphasizing communication and effort. T-Wolves, Blazers, up next. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at point guard. And for Portland, Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton, and it's Avdia in at the small forward position. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Henderson with it. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Pass to Randle. Henderson against Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randle. And too long on the shot.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Randle is screen on Simons. And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Randle. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Gobert passes to Edwards. Gobert against Ayton. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Randle can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Henderson. Simons up top. Another miss by Simons. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Randle outside. Here's Conley. Left side, McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And he gets it to go from the high post.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true three-level scorer.
Henderson scanning the floor. And there's the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Portland ahead, up 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Naz Reid out there with McDaniels. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Edwards in at the 2. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
There's Simons with a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Edwards. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Edwards got 9 points.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Back to Simons for 3. Offensive rebound. There's the 3. Sinks the tray. Simons got his second basket.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Avdia. No points yet. Back to Sharp. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Three-pointer Sharp. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves trail. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. There's Simons with a 3. Hits a three-pointer. Simons got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. so for the Blazers. Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Kamara. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Sharp. Portland leading by 4. There's 45 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Ayton with a screen. Henderson for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Henderson. McDaniels against Abdia. Here's Henderson. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Here's Edwards. 9 points in the game. Randall a screen on Simons. And here's Edwards outside. Fires in the triple. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Portland ahead, up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Abdia's the 3 with Grant at the 4. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the 2 areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision-making.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career, but over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Henderson outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Conley looking for an opening. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Here's Randall. They double Randall over Henderson. Randall, good. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
For a t-shirt tie, who wants one?
He's checked in for Portland. Graham comes in for Henderson. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Conley. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. All right, on the line, we've got our insiders, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you. Now here's Graham. Pass to Sharp. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Left side, Graham. 4 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Grant's shot is off. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. The drive by DiVincenzo.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And some changes here for Portland. Simons comes in for Sharp, and it's Henderson in for Graham. Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Henderson for 3. On target from range. Henderson's got 7 points.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Edwards, no good.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third, with 1 on the clock. Not going to go that time. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Trailblazers out in front, leading by a point. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next.